All right, another skill is how to use the trace button and the value button. So we're going to start by going to our y equals. We're going to clear what's in there, and we're going to graph what we had at the beginning. We're going to graph y equals x squared minus 15x. And we're going to change our window to be negative 10 to 20, going by 5s again, and negative 100 to 100. And it looks like they don't have a clear scale. It looks like they actually went by 100s, but I'll make mine go by 10. And my graph should match what they're seeing here. Now, if you want to use this trace button, the trace button is going to tell you some coordinate points along your graph. Mine started at 5, negative 50, but I could scroll to the right, and it's going to tell me some approximate values, because those decimals, they're ending here, but that's just because the calculator is rounding. It can't go on forever and ever. Every now and then it might come to an integer. Look at that, 15, 0 is an integer point. But you can scroll left and right on here in order to see some coordinate points that are on here. Now, what they suggested in step 1 was that you figure out where does it cross the x-axis, which I actually did over here. I found at 15, which I could see in the tick marks, 5, 10, 15, if I remembered my scale, but I can also see this one at 0, 0. And I could try substitute those in to see if I'm right. If I plug in 0, yep, 0 squared minus 15 times 0 sure is 0. Plug in 15. 15 squared minus 15 times 15 is also 0. So do they match my y coordinates? They sure do. Just to give you a hint of where we're going, this above trace right here, second trace, will have you calculate those zeros, which we're going to do a lot of too, where they have you scroll left of that 0, the x-axis. They have you scroll right of that 0, and then guess, and it will tell you your 0 is 0, 0. The other place that we can find those coordinate points, besides tracing them, is if we go second calc value. This is the other one that your calculator is telling you about. And you could plug in, hey, it looks like it's going to be at 0, is it? Sure enough, y is 0 and x is 0. Let's do that again. Second calc value. It looks like 5, 10, 15. Let's plug in 15 and see what they give us. Yep. When I plug in 15, I get 0.